Business Today is brought to you by...
Shouldn't banking start with you? After all, it's your life and we're just one part of it. So no matter what life throws at you, at Scotiabank we guide you through it with people who actually listen and with services that enable what matters most to you. Because at Scotiabank, it starts with you.
This is Business Today. I'm Marlon Madden.
Now, what we're doing at Leighton Power is that we're using drone technology to inspect our infrastructure, and also we use it to help with our vegetation management program.
That's right, the Barbados Light and Power Company Limited has an innovative way of capturing and managing data relating to its power lines and other infrastructure. Functional business analyst Ryan Brathwaite tells Business Today the Advanced Geographic Information System, or GIS, allows the utility company to take a more proactive approach to its maintenance. Using trees as one example of a major cause for power outages, Brathwaite explains that the technology puts the company in a better position to assess its power lines and collect pertinent data in order to carry out scheduled maintenance before problem occurs.
So that's what we're doing at Leighton Power. We use the drone to not only inspect the lines, but to also inspect all the vegetation as well. And we place all of that on a map, which is shared with the entire organization. We put all of the trees on a trim cycle, which is all automated, so we would have mapped all the trees before. If you call in, that's additional information that we have, but essentially we have it automated so that we address it before it actually becomes a problem.
Brathwaite, however, says while the new technology could miss some areas and residents would have to call to report a fault in their area, this will not likely be the norm. He did not disclose the financial cost, but said the power company invested heavily in developing the new system, which he said was working efficiently so far.
It was also a significant investment in time as well as money, right? Because to put everything on the map we would have invested a lot of time to get that done. We have a team that is working assiduously at Leighton Power to make sure that all of our assets are mapped and everything is represented in our GIS.
CIBC First Caribbean International Bank has put its clients on notice of a pending adjustment in service fees. The bank has also notified customers of an imminent change to the monthly average balance requirements. The financial institution did not provide details of the looming changes. However, in a notice which appears on its online banking platform, the bank informs clients in Barbados, the Bahamas, and the Cayman Islands that the adjustment would take effect on July 1st and will affect selected deposit accounts. A similar move will take effect in Jamaica on August 1st. A senior economist based in Canada has welcomed government's announcement that it will be clearing its arrears and putting a system in place where it will incur interest if it failed to honor its obligation. Carlos Fort, a former Central Bank of Barbados employee, tells Business Today it's high time such a system be implemented. He said it would work perfectly with the government's decision to embark on a debt restructuring program.
It appears that the government would be seeking to do so in a responsible manner, so they aren't going to just go and pay them off in a lump sum, but they indicated that they would seek to negotiate a schedule for doing so over time. Right. And that sounds like the fiscally prudent approach to that. It's really the beginning of cleaning up the government finances, and it is important to do so that you have a very clear sense of where you are financially, and therefore what then you are able to do by way of honoring obligations in terms of providing healthcare, education, waste management, etc., other social services, but also in terms of government's capital investment program, being able to invest in the nation's infrastructure.
Edward Clark has been elected the 55th president of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry, BCCI, and he has signaled his intention to focus sharply on revitalizing and growing the ailing economy. Clark, who takes over from Eddie Abed, says he will also focus on addressing several key areas to improve business facilitation, increase trade, and ensure a more level playing field when it comes to private sector interactions with government. He said the BCCI will continue its advocacy role on behalf of members while maintaining an oversight of government procedures to ensure strong fiscal management in the public sector. Prior to becoming the president of the BCCI, Clark served as senior vice president from 2016 to 2018. Following the Chamber's 192nd annual general meeting recently, Ezra Prescott of Sol Barbados Limited was elected to serve as senior vice president, while John Brathwaite of Deloitte and Alison Brown of Cape Shepherd & Company Limited will serve as first and second vice president. Now for today's financial tip. It's better to arrange and pay your bills according to due dates, especially if you're experiencing difficulties in meeting your payments on a timely basis. That's been Business Today. Join us again next Tuesday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Marlon Madden.